All right, everyone. So, Two Point Museum is set to release fairly soon. And we're going to be reading you a few of the critic reviews so far before the release. We have not played the game yet. We're just going to be reading some of these critic reviews and, letting you guys kind of make your judgment from that. So, we're going to start with the overall score. So far, it's got an 83 on Metacritic, which is very good. That's very good. There's only one mixed review, and the rest are all positive. So, this is something that we might be able to get excited for. So, gaming trend. This was what they said in their short synopsis on Metacritic. Two Point Museum isn't just your run of the mill management sim. It'll take your breath away with how much is on offer with this addicting gotcha expeditions and vast customization options. Every museum is a delight to play, and if it's anything like its predecessors, I'm pumped for the sea of DLC to come. If you're looking for a game to sink hundreds of hours into, then you can never go wrong with a 2 Point game. But Two Point Museum may take the crown amongst its peers. So, man, that's a highly praiseworthy review for this game. So we're going to read Sector.sk. Childhood Dream has been very effectively transformed into digital reality in the game Two Point Museum. The game is delightful in both gameplay and graphics and offers hours of museum management fun. Screen Rant. With both hospital and campus, once I achieved maximum efficiency at each medical facility or school, there wasn't much left to do, and I never felt compelled to revisit them. However, with museum, I often still felt motivated by the idea of further completing each collection or decorating each museum more to better showcase existing exhibits. Two Point Museum is arguably one of the most highly anticipated management games of 2025, and through innovating with a whole new concept while keeping its core structure intact, it absolutely does not disappoint. IGN, they gave it a 90. Two Point Museum is rewarding, deep, challenging, and highly entertaining tycoon game that demonstrates Two Point Studios has really hit its groove with its third iteration of the idea. The variety of different exhibits to unlock and level up, the thrill of discovering new expedition maps, and the array of clever and easy to use management tools make designing and running a museum joyful and consistently rewarding. I've sunk more than 40 hours into it already, and I could easily see doubling that without running out of stuff to do. Call the curator. They're really going to want to take a look at this. So, another really good review. We're going to give our thoughts on some of these at the end after we get through them. So, Gaming Bible, they have gave it a 90. Writing this review has only made me love the game more because I'm sitting here reflecting on how the lovely moments of achieving success through the loops of exploring and finding cool stuff to line the halls of my buildings. And as far as I'm concerned, this is the best entry in the 2 Point series. And if you're already a fan of those, you're going to adore this trip through history. Okay, we're gonna go to down to just to read our final one. We're gonna do the one mixed review from GINX TV. A very solid, if not spectacular, entry into the 2 Point franchise, and one charming enough to keep you engaged, one museum at a time. But it seems 2 Point Studios may have missed a trick by not capitalizing on what could have been a standout mechanic. So that doesn't tell us a whole lot. That's just the obviously the like their little synopsis of the review. But they think it's pretty good too. At the end of the day, they actually think it's halfway decent too. So now let's give our thoughts on it. And we haven't played it yet, but what I want to see, because I played 2 Point University, and one of the things I loved about it is it just gives you the vibe that you're what you're doing, right? That's the key is you want to make yourself be put into that situation, right? That I am somebody who is, you know, at this university and I'm in charge of it. And so what do I have to do to make this work? So for the museum, that's what we're looking for, right? I want to feel like I'm in charge of this museum and I want to be able to get cool things to put in there. I want to be able to have control over everything I need to have control over. And it's also one of the other things I really loved about the 2 Point games is it's simple but complex, and that's always key to me because sometimes you get a game and it's so complex, you have to sit there and figure out every little mechanic, and then it becomes fun after you do that. But the fact that there's that gap that you have to go through gets a little bit frustrating. There's some games that are simple and there's not much to them, but they're simple. So they're fun, but you're also like, okay, there's no depth here. Then there's games like the 2 Point games, which they're very simple to understand. You can get going early and kind of be like, oh, very easy to pick up. And then there's dimensions to it. So it's simple to start and start having fun, but then it gets deeper and deeper as you learn more and more. And those are to me the best versions of games, right? That right there. So I cannot wait to play this game when it comes out, and we will be covering it on this channel. And thank you all for watching. We will see you next time.